Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final day, day 4 for the Nigeria International Children Expo, which began on the 27th of August 2014. We did promise you at the inception that you are indeed going to be thrilled with what we are going to be seeing. Yes, the maiden edition, but I can assure you it's been a swell time. If you've been following what we've been doing within the past 4 days, I'm sure you would have been amazed as to the level of effort that has gone into the entire process. And of course, Cynthia has done remarkably well going round and getting clips from not just participants, but even exhibitors. We've had kids having their fun with the DJs, with a variety of performance, and I can assure you that it could only get better. Come next year, I already have some people clamoring that this event should be held at least 2 times in a year. But I need to get a feel from you, Cynthia. How has it been? This is the final day for the event.
I must confess, this has been wonderful. As you all can see, I'm all ready for this final day, and I'm like wishing we could continue. It has really been fun, and the visitors have been impressed. Also, the exhibitors have also been impressed because they see people coming in, smiling at their products, not just smiling at the products, but also buying them. Okay. It has all been cool, and then playing and spending time with the children has been wonderful. The children have had lots of fun. They've shopped, they prepared for the break and the resumption and what have you. So far so good. I think this should also keep going on.
And I as a person, I must commend, these organizations that have, sticked out their neck on the first edition to say, we want to be a part of this. Incidentally, we happen to have only UBA as the only participating bank. But all these other organizations have gone round, and I can assure you all of them are so excited about the management and arrangement of the entire process. And like I said, I must commend you for your efforts. You've done remarkably well. What do you think we should be looking out for as the event, or rather as the Expo winds up today?
Okay, of course, today we should be looking at the summary of the entire 3 days event so far. Okay. Being the 4th day and the last day, a lot of the partners are impressed so far, and they will be right here today. So in fact, today will be a very busy day, I'm sure. And then also for the kids, they are like, this should continue. And for the exhibitors too, they are looking forward for the next opportunity. So I must confess that by next year, we are going to have more partners, not just here, and then we should be looking at something bigger and extraordinary than what we have today.
I agree with you, something bigger and indeed extraordinary than what we have witnessed within the past 4 days. This is the grand finale, like we said, of the nice Nigeria International Children Expo that has been taking place, of course, along Billings Way. The place is Grandeur Event Center. And it's been a very exciting moment, having you out there as we anchor the proceedings at this event place. Well, let's see what today holds, but I can assure you it's going to be indeed a very busy day, and definitely you are going to be excited. So Cynthia, I'm going to allow you, get out there and do what you know how best to do. All right, and I wish you the best of luck as we round up today.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so see you guys soon.
Hello, my name is Bidemi. Well, my stage name is MCB.
Okay, my people, I'm right here with MCB. I must confess he has actually been making this event an interesting one. He has succeeded in keeping the children company and making sure that they enjoy every bit of this. So I want to ask him a few questions to see what he has achieved in promoting since this event started.
What I really achieved was seriously, after I started 3 days ago, I've get to meet a lot of people, get to meet a lot of kids and other people. Is this what you do for a living? Actually, I've been doing this for 15 years and I'm very happy at what I do. Actually, from this event, I get to meet a lot of customers that when I would like you to come and handle my children's party at home. And I'm really satisfied with that. Coming here alone has made me achieve a lot. You get to know, we get to meet a lot of different companies. Like there are some other companies that's here, like they want to open another new branch, that they want something like an advert outside, which I always do for them. Like the phone works is not there as well. So they also invite me to come to their workshop for me to come and entertain the kids whenever they have a party or something. And from here, I get to see a lady yesterday. I said, I met you at one event like that. I said, it is me. It's not me, but it's God. But that's just the way it's supposed to be.
So what has been the secret behind this? Because from all indications, for you to have been in this profession for 16 years, it means it's a passion and you love it. And from what I've been seeing, I must say kudos to you. You've actually made this place quite interesting. So tell us, what is the motivation and what do you have to say for the Nigerian International Children Expo?
I think what I really have to say about Nigerian International Children Expo is just that we need to keep this up. Let's just keep it alive. I believe in the custom, we need to do this maybe in a year like 3 times, or we get to if you're doing it here, let's have another branch so that people can get to know what is really going on. And you can see if you go around, you get to see kids coming in, shopping, having fun, playing with them a lot. It's something else I really love. And I love when it comes to playing with kids a lot. I really enjoy it. Because when you make children, when you really make them happy, get to see like, okay, even making children happy a lot get to be something good for me as well, because I don't like, even though when I'm in a party, I don't like seeing children crying because I have to make them happy. That's just it. And for the Nigerian International Expo, I believe by next year it's a promise, because I'm promised myself that I'm going to be here as well for next year, because I want even though this place is not going to concern everybody, that's just it.
Yeah, I guess it. MCBs is of the opinion that we should have more of this, not just twice in a year, but 4 times in the year. I think that is a nice one. That shows the turn up has been wonderful and you enjoyed yourself. So as we look forward to having a wonderful time, and we hope to see more of you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, actually, I'm very, very impressed. I'm impressed not just only by the event, but the idea behind it.
All right, sir. So from what we are seeing today, from what we have been seeing for days now, it is obvious that this expo will go beyond here. So what do you have to say about that? What do you actually agree with me?
Of course, there's just no way all the children in Lagos can come to this one, and once they get to hear that things like this happen, they will want to be there. And now you're talking about only Lagos. What about the rest of the country? What about the continent? Now this idea is rich and is viable even throughout the world.
Okay, and you encourage all the parents out there to look out for this, the next edition?
Of course, they should look out for the next edition because it's a meeting of the best of the worlds. You shop, you play, you learn, you have fun,
It's like this program should not end again.
Okay, it means now you're not just enjoying your services with the cameras by capturing what is happening, you're also enjoying yourself.
In fact, this is a program that should be on and on and on and on, because even apart from holding camera, working with the camera, there are so many things that I see that I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end again.
Okay, from what Mr. Kehinde is telling us, he did not just provide the services, the media services he's supposed to provide. He was also having fun. He was also shopping, and he was equally learning. Invariably saying that nice is fun, and he enjoyed it. What has been the motivation behind this?
Well, the motivation there has been the fact that I have, passion for anything that concerns children, because I'm a mother, number one, and I'm an advocate for children, and so that's what keeps me going, and putting all my efforts in all that I do.
Okay, so what do you have to say to us about NICE?
Well, NICE is an initiative that sprang up as a result of the care for children. Because we look at Nigerian children and we see that there are a lot of things that ought to be done. As mothers, as caregivers, we have a lot of things to be done, and you find out that there are so many children that are going through a lot of neglect. For some mothers that are career women, they hardly have time for their children, and for those that sometimes you give your children to caregivers, there are a lot of terrible things that happen. So as a mother, what are you supposed to do? Like for me as a mother, I chose not to go into career because I wanted to give so much time for my children, because I know it's very important. Their development is very important to me. So I decided not to go into the career area, but decided to go into business so that I'll have time for the children. But for a career woman, probably she's a breadwinner of the family. What is she supposed to do? You understand me? Those are the things we had to look into, and try to see how we can bring people who are professionals in these areas and can advise mothers, caregivers on how to be able to bring up these children in such a way that at the end of the day, everybody's happy. One of the things I'm going to tell mothers out there is that no matter what the profession you are into, your child, your family is first. It is true, you are out there trying to look for money to take care of them. Even at that, you understand me, you have to balance it up. You don't have to neglect your family just because you're trying to make money. You understand me? As a career person, you need to also find time for your family. Like for example, as a mother, you don't take a job that will keep you away from the child till 9 o'clock at night. You look for a job that would at least latest maybe by 5 you're home, so that you are there to help the children with their homework. Even if you have a lesson teacher that is helping you, as a mother you need to supervise such things. So you don't just leave everything to the school or leave everything to your lesson teacher. As a mother you need to get involved in the life of your child. So those are the things I want to pass on to parents out there.
Okay, ma, indeed, you've said it all, and I am really impressed, because from what you have said so far, you're encouraging mothers to look beyond hunting for other things, but focus on being a better mother. And for putting up this wonderful thing for us, we really say thank you. And we want to know what you expect, what you actually want to show us next, because we expect everybody looking up to the next edition, I must confess. So what are we expected to see better?